Hey Tony, how are you?
Hey Renee, how you doing?
Okay, perfect. Sounds great. So we're all set. We're all set to go. Let me go ahead. Oh, there's Amy. So let me add Amy onto the stream. So okay, so let's go ahead and begin. So right now I'm broadcasting with our 5G router. How does it appear from your guys' end?
Can you hear their volume? We can't hear them.
I can't hear you, Amy.
It's on mute.
You're on mute.
Here you are.
How are you, Tony?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So we have Matt over here to our left hand side right here.
Hello.
And he's setting up the two cameras.
Yes.
He's setting up the two cameras. We have Peggy over here to my right.
Hey, Tony.
We have all the buttons out here to make this work. Right now, what we're trying to figure out, or I guess our critical point right now, is getting the actual footage from those cameras to showcase on StreamYard.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Figuring that
But
out.
other than that, let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and share with you our run of show. We'll do it quickly, like you had mentioned. So
Tony, how would you like this time to proceed? We want to follow your lead. We need to learn from you. So you know pretty much what our run of show is, yeah?
Right. So the first thing I need is Amy's last name.
Amy's last name,
Miller.
Amy Miller.
Okay,
The
perfect.
assistant
Thank you.
auctioneer.
I'm gonna remove.
Okay,
And Carlin Cox is the clerk.
okay.
Yeah, Carlene would be the clerk.
So how we need to proceed from here is when Renee, Amy, when you come up by yourself, Amy, that means you're on screen. You want to count 1,000, then you're on screen when you see yourself by yourself. When you see next to me or you're down below, that means that you're in the waiting room. Okay. So when he brings you up, when you're by yourself, so go ahead and try to bring her up by herself, Renee.
Hello. I'm on the show. Everybody can see and hear me.
Right. And then when you drop below, that's where you'll be. Okay. If you can bring us all back real quick, Renee, that'd be great. Okay. So what we're going to start with is our auctioneer look-in, which will happen about 5 minutes before the actual show starts. And then we'll do the run of show. We'll start with the run of show where I greet everyone and go over the agenda. And then that's when I'm going to introduce after that. Let me get in here real quickly to make sure I'm introducing everybody the right way.
Tony, when I'm live on here, am I going to be looking at a screen just like I'm looking at my laptop now? Am I going to see the exact same screen?
Yes.
Okay.
That's when you know you're going to be live, is when you're all by yourself.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll be down below, like where you kind of see me right now.
Okay.
And that's when you know you're not live, and you're automatically muted. So don't mute yourself, because when you're not live, you're automatically muted.
Okay. And so I'll be always looking at my laptop screen, talking to people through my laptop screen.
What you're seeing right now is where you're going to be at.
Okay.
Okay. You don't want to have the other end open because there's a delay and it'll confuse you. Okay. So you want to stay on the stream until you're done with your part, and then you can go back onto the donor side link if you want from there. Okay. Just want to check a couple things real quick. Okay. So when I say the cue for you, Amy, is when I say let's welcome Amy Miller.
Okay.
To share some history. Share some history of Hope for Kids, and that's when you'll come on. He'll drop me down, and you'll be on by yourself. Okay. All right. And then from there, Renee, the cues are pretty easy, because I'll say, and let's play that video now, or we'll say, now we're back, or along those lines. So it'll take a little getting used to, but what we want to do first is do the auctioneer look-in. Okay. and that'll pop me up by itself. And then you want to do they show you how to do the countdown clock? Renee? Renee, are you there? There he is. Renee. Renee.
Can you guys hear us?
Yeah. Renee, can you hear us? Hello?
We can't hear you, Renee. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Hello?
I can hear something now. No.
I just said we can do.
Okay. Yeah, we can. For some
Screen
reason, here,
keeps
can I
Okay, you can hear us now?
hear this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Renee.
Is there sound
Is that
cutting
the
in and
device?
out?
They're having problems with the connection. That's what it is.
Renee is bringing the 5G device closer to the computer.
Actually, further might be better.
Really?
Something I've heard this with regular routers is that they put like a bubble out, and if you're right on top of it, sometimes that actually can be.
It's coming up a little blurry too.
I heard that.
Yeah, it's just his
Okay,
camera.
can you guys hear me?
That might be here today.
No, they're frozen again.
Hey guys.
Do you want me to try going further with it?
Huh?
I'm going to try. Here we go. Let me get him on them.
But
I think he's actually. He's talking to somebody.
yeah. 1, 2.
Oh, you maybe.
I will disconnect from that Wi-Fi right now.
Just want to see.
You should be a little faster now.
Just Renee is very blurry and breaking up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Amy?
can hear you. It's not very.
Can you guys
I
hear
can
us?
hear you. The
Oh, you
picture's
can-
not just super clear for you, Renee.
Oh yeah. It's fine. Oh, Tony, you're muted.
We're not worried about the picture right now because that's not the picture we're going to be using.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so we're all ears to you.
So,
Tony?
Renee, did they show you how to use the countdown clock?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do the auctioneer look in first. Okay. Then you'll start. Then after I say, and we'll see you soon. That's when you'll start the clock. Okay. When the clock goes to 0, you're going to bring me up, and that's when we'll start the entire show. All right.
Okay. So this is basically how many minutes before?
About 5 minutes before.
Okay, sounds great. Now I have a countdown timer that's 30 seconds.
Right. That's fine. So
Okay.
what you want to do is you want to bring me up without the clock first. Okay. That's the look in. And then when I say we'll see you soon, that's when you want to start the clock. Okay. Because that's when that's theoretically when you're going to start the show, and then it's going to come up. All right. And then I'll come up and I'll start the show that way. All right. And then we'll go through the
sounds
process,
good.
and then I'll introduce Amy, and then Amy will be up.
Okay, so should we do it now?
Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is the look in. Okay.
Yeah.
Not the clock first. So you're just going to bring me first. Then I'll say we'll see you soon. Okay. So
Okay.
the look in starts before the show. And what happens is that after the look in is when you play the clock, right? And then that cues me and you to let you know the real show starting. Okay, this is pre-show that we're starting off now. So just put me up by myself for a minute.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. The 2021 Hope for Kids hybrid auction will begin shortly. The silent auction will be closing in the next few minutes, so make sure you get those last minute bids in. We're getting ready to start our program real soon, so we'll see you then. Now start the clock. Good evening. It's my pleasure to welcome everyone to our exciting 2021 Hope for Kids hybrid auction fundraiser. We are live from Hennessy's in beautiful Dana Point, California. I'm Tony Shaw, your auctioneer for this evening. Friends, our silent auction will be closing in the next minute or two, so make sure you'll get those last minute bids in. Now, friends, this is how we are going to proceed with the rest of the evening. First, we're going to bring on and invite Amy Miller, but not quite yet. All right, friends? Then we're going to share the Hope for Kids history, mission statement, the geographic outreach, followed by I will return with a series of informative and touching videos to help everyone understand our mission and programs at Hope for Kids. Then our exciting live auction, followed by the Huffman and Sterling families videos, along with our social workers, amazing fun, the Need Pledge Drive to support Hope for Kids, our birth moms video, and then last and final remarks from Renee. Well, friends, because of the continued challenges of the COVID-19, we had to pivot quickly to the hybrid virtual model. Now, we want to thank you for your ability to pivot with us, but we want to assure you that our passion remains as strong as ever. We want to thank all of our guests, whether you're here in person or virtually. You're equally as important. We want to thank you all for being here this evening. Well, friends, it's come to that time. Our silent auction is now closed, and there's no further bids being taken at this time. You want to find out if you won? It's really easy. Just go to the top right of your screen and click on the shopping cart icon. That is for our friends that are online. If you won, it'll automatically have populated into your cart. For all of our friends that are in person, remember the paddle that you have here. What you want to do is open up your phone to the camera, click on the QR code that's right there. It'll open up your cart and it'll tell you if you won right there. So whether you're in person or online, it's super easy to find out if you won because your item will already have populated into your cart. I want to remind you to all of our friends that are here online that all viewing, bidding, donation, or checkout are done on this one screen interface. What does that mean? It means that if you're viewing on your cell phone, you can stay there. There's no need to open up another device. Same for a computer or a tablet. You only need one device to view, bid, check out, and do everything for today's offerings. I also want to remind you to pay special attention to everything in the right-hand corner, the lower right-hand corner, that is. It's called the activity section. That will allow you to view and take part in all of today's opportunities. Don't forget our fantastic chat feature so you can chat one another up as we go through our evening. Don't forget to encourage all of our speakers that are going to be a part of tonight's festivities. Well, friends, at this time, let's welcome Amy Miller to share some history of Hope for Kids.
Welcome. So glad you're here. The history of Hope for Kids. Woo! I don't have my notes with me, so I'm not sure yet what I'm going to say.
Okay, then you can bring okay. Well, we are back. Thank you, Amy. Wonderful job. And we're going to proceed, friends. Let's take a look at our first video of the evening to introduce you all more intimately to Hope for Kids.
I'm Peggy Roger. I'm Hope for Kids co-founder.
Hope for Kids' mission is to provide a home for families and children throughout the world, starting with our own backyard.
My name is Becky.
Well, thank you to all of our friends who shared with us during that video time. We could not do it without you. This is our impact at Hope for Kids, both locally and globally. Well, friends, I'm just so blessed. Let's take a look at our second video. That is our decision to adopt video. Decision to adopt video. That's where you guys will play it. Okay, we are back. Wow, we are so glad for all the decisions to adopt. Friends, again, our excitement is overflowing. We're so grateful that we're going to share with you on video number 3. And before we start, we will introduce you to one of our amazing families, the Camacho family. Let's look at their video right now. That's when the Camacho video will play.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. Continue. You were saying?
Okay, so the Camacho video plays. All right. Well, a big thank you to everyone joining us here this evening. In just a minute, we're going to ask you to raise your physical and virtual paddles to help support Hope for Kids in our live auction. Now, friends, this is how you're going to bid. If you are visiting us in person, you're going to go ahead and raise that paddle up real high every time that you want to make a bid. This is when our friends in person will go ahead and use the Paybe Clerk app to enter in all of your bids in person. Now, as you do, it'll show up in the activity section as a red icon for in person. To all of our friends joining us online, all you need to do is hit the green bid button on your device and you'll be able to bid concurrently with all of our friends in person. Don't forget to check the lower right-hand portion of your device because every time you place a bid or pledge here this evening, it will show up as a blue CPU icon. And again, I want to encourage you all to participate in our chat feature as we're encouraging one another on in our support of Hope for Kids here this evening. Don't forget that each item will just take a couple minutes to go through and the activity you see in the activity sections in real time. Why do I say that? There's always a 2 to 3 second lag between my voice and what you see on the screen. Always go by what you see on the screen because of that 2 to 3 second lag. All right, friends, we are ready. Let's start with live auction item number 1. Live auction item number 1, sold. Now move to live auction item number 2, sold. Now we'll go all the way through to live auction 5 or however many we're going to have. All right. And then we'll get to the last one. Live auction item number 5 sold for $10,000. Don't forget to chat one another up as you are bidding. Congratulations to all of our winners. We know that each and every one of you will love the items that you won here this evening. Well, friends, that will conclude our live auction for this evening. And before we move on, please turn with me to the top of the screen to the thermometer, and you'll see that we've already raised $75,000, and that's thanks to you, our giving and generous community for Hope for Kids. Well, my friends, I want to encourage you all that we are going to start our Fund and Need pledge drive in just one moment. And as we do, I want to let you know that you're going to pledge the very same way. Now, for our friends that are in person, again, just wave that paddle, and our amazing clerk will go ahead and enter your information in, and it'll show up as a red CPU icon. For all of our valued guests who are joining us online virtually, again, you're just going to use that green button on your device, and every time that you pledge today, it will show up at the, I'm sorry, I'm off a little bit. My bad. I apologize, guys. I started it a little bit too early. So scrap that point after I finish the live auction. Okay. I'll turn us to the meter and then I'll say, welcome back. It's my pleasure to introduce you to our amazing Huffman family. And that's where we're going to play the Huffman video. Well, a special thank you to the Huffmans. Again, my friends, it's my pleasure to introduce you to the incredible Sterling family. And that's where we'll play the Sterling video. A special thank you to the Sterlings. Now, let's take a look. Hope.
And we would get differing opinions from family members or eye rolls like you guys are crazy or and we would think, are we crazy? But it was good to just start that paperwork process and take one step at a time.
I was probably the hesitant one in the beginning of the whole idea. It's just something I'd never thought of. But Heidi obviously felt a strong calling for it.
Well, a special thank you to the Sterlings. Now, friends, let's take a look at how we work together at Hope for Kids with our social workers.
I love what I do and feel very blessed to do the work that.
Well, thank you to our social workers. As I said, friend, it is time to begin our Fund and Need pledge drive for Hope for Kids right now. It is so easy to engage. If you are in person, hold up that paddle high and proud to make your pledges here. It'll show up as a red in-person icon on your device in the activity section. To all of our valued friends who have joined us and guests that have joined us here this evening online virtually, your bids and your pledges will show up as a blue CPU icon in the activity section. Again, keep in mind, there's always a slight delay between my voice and what you see on the screen. We're going to begin right now, friends, at the $10,000 donation level. And we're going to ask friends at the $10,000 donation level, is there anyone out there that would like to make a pledge of $10,000? Can we share with you what your $10,000 will accomplish here at Hope for Kids? It's the complete cost of all services for one child from start, again, family recruitment, training and placement, to finish. That's post-placement, in-home support, and for the child and permanency up to 1 year. Wow, friends, that's what your $10,000 will do right here. It's so easy to engage. Either raise your paddle in person or hit the green button on your device at the $10,000 level. Now, we'll never ask you for the money that you don't have. We'll only ask you for that what you do, friends, and what you feel comfortable in giving. If you're not comfortable at the $10,000 level, we have so many different levels tonight to give at. We also want to remind you that we'll ask you only where you feel comfortable at, and when you do, hit that bid button or raise that paddle. Now, to our guests out there that might want to give more than $10,000, you can easily do this by clicking on the black Pledge Other button on your device. By doing that, you can put in a custom amount. You can give $25,000 all the way to $1 if you would like. So, friends, again, we want you to engage by helping us here at Hope for Kids in our Pledge Drive donation drive. We cannot do this without you. We want to thank you for your support, not just today, but throughout the year. Well, at the $10,000 level, we had so many different donors. We're going to move to the $5,000 level. Now, Renee, be aware that every time I mention the next level, that's where you're going to change it on pay B. Okay. So every time I'm either live auction item number 1, now we're moving to live auction item number 2, or donation level number 1 to donation number 2. And I call out the number. That's when you want to switch it on pay B. Okay. $5,000 Fund and Need now provides special needs newborn, permanent home, and 6 months of support services. Your $5,000 accomplishes so much and gets stretched out right there, friends. Again, will you give at the $5,000 level? Don't forget what it can do and what it can accomplish. Again, provides a special needs newborn, a permanent home, and 6 months of support services at the $5,000. Thank you all, whether in person or online, for all of your pledges at the $5,000 level. Thank you so much, John. Thank you so much, Terry. Thank you so much, Bob. Thank you so much, Lori. All at $5,000. All of our donors, whether you're online or in person. There is paddle number 106 in person. Thank you so much for your generous donation. Thank you, Bob, online, right there at $5,000. Now we're going to go through all of our different pledge levels, which the next one will be $2,500, then followed by $1,000, then $500, then $250, and of course what they will accomplish, then $100. That will be our last level. Now at the $100 level, that will probably be one of our most active levels. I'll also fish for levels below, so that way people who feel comfortable giving at $50 or $25, even $10, we'll let them know how they can engage by using the black button. Okay? Well, friends, that will wrap up our Fund and Need pledge drive for this evening. One more time, I am so excited to turn your attention to the top of the screen, which is our thermometer. You'll see that we've raised over $176,000 thanks to you, our giving and generous community. Wow, we could not do this without you. Now, we'll be back soon to introduce our last hero game. Not quite yet, so hold on tight. You're going to love this game. But first, take a wonderful look at our Birth Moms video. Okay, so the video will play at that time. And we're back. We're all moved and thankful for our birth moms. Now join me in viewing our final video of the evening.
by the grace of God, we are still here today, and we're really looking forward to the future.
Wow, what great work we're doing here at Hope for Kids. Continue to join us, friends, in your support throughout the year. Just not this evening, but throughout the year. We need your help, and you can see the great things we're doing here at Hope for Kids. Well, it's time for our holiday hero game. Now, I'm going to explain the rules for you, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Our prize is going to be an amazing eBay bike valued at So let's say the value is at $1,000. We have an amazing e-bike valued at $1,000. Now, friends, all you have to do to engage is hit the green pledge button or raise that paddle. Remember, up again at the $50 level. We're going to ask for $50 pledges every time that you make a pledge. Remember, you're in for $50. I want to remind you, this is how the last hero game works. It's not the one who pledges the most. It's actually the person who pledges last that will be declared our winner, but you don't want to miss out. So don't forget to get those early pledges in. You might just be our winner. Again, either raise your paddle or go ahead and click the green button on your device. And when we're done, we'll declare our winner, and you will be that winner of the amazing e-bike valued at $1,000. Well, let's start the pledging right now. We have 50 now, 50 now, 50 more, 50 in person. Thank you. Paddle number 206 at $50 in person. We have Renee in person at paddle number 207. We have online Peggy right there at $50. Wow, friends, it's going back and forth between our online guests and our in-person visitors right now, and this is exactly how it should be. There are several of you going in more than once. Don't forget what our prize will be, that incredible e-bike. Well, we're getting ready to declare a winner. I see you guys in there. We're getting ready to declare a winner, and when we do, don't forget there'll be a fireworks display for all of our friends online to see, and the excitement for all of our friends joining us in person to take part in. Let's go ahead and declare our winner right now. Who is our holiday hero for Hope for Kids 2021? Yes, it is you. Congratulations. Wow, what a tremendous evening we're sharing. And one last and final time, can I turn your attention to the top of the screen? You'll see that we raised over $200,000. Again, thanks to you, our giving and generous community. Now, at this time, friends, I'd like to show you how easy and convenient it is to check out. So whether you're in person or online, there's no lines to wait in. There's no hassles. It'll be so simple. Let's start with our online visitors first. So I'm going to ask that our in-person friends are a little patient. So for our online visitors, so easy to check out. Just go to the top of your screen, top right. Matter of fact, you'll see your own private pledge card icon. You're going to go ahead and click on that and then hit continue. Once you do, the system will ask you to use your preferred method of payment. Now you have several choices. You can use a credit card. You can use a checking account number. You can use Apple Pay or Android Pay. Once you go ahead and enter in that information, just hit continue when it's all loaded in. And in a brief moment, maybe a minute and a half, you'll receive a complete and itemized list sent directly to your email for a receipt. Couldn't be easier, right? Well, to all of our friends who are visiting us in person, it's just as easy. Just go ahead and take your paddle, turn on your phone, and click on the QR code. Your cart will automatically open up and allow you the same features. Again, you can use any form of payment, whether it's a credit card, you can use your checking account number, Apple Pay, or Android Pay. You can check out right from there, no lines to wait in, and you can pick up your item and take it home this evening if you're visiting us in person. Again, our totals this evening, friends, over $200,000 thanks to you. Now, back to Renee for our closing remarks.
Hello, I'm Renee. No, I'm Amy. I'm going to be doing the closing remarks too, Tony.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Name on it,
That
Tony, is now going to be Amy.
What's that?
Oh, the mic is out. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Anything that had my name on it is now going to be Amy when it comes to the presentation.
No problem. All right. And that's basically, I'm going to give you cues, and those cues are, let's take a look at that video right now. Yeah. Or the cues will be very easy to get used to. And then when I see myself back on the screen, that's when I'll know it's my turn.
So
okay. It sounds great.
A question, so for what people would be seeing online, people at home, would the PayBee screen then have been coming up, then showing us the pledges and things going on?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. So what'll
Okay.
happen is you're so when we do a real run through, this is just for tech check and for, making sure the transitions are going properly. So what'll happen is you're going to have your join link. Okay. And that join link is going to, you'll see it from the donor. Yeah. You'll see it. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Got it.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
you'll see it from the donor side, just like you did just like you did on the demos. Right now you're looking at from the,
and then
right now you're looking at from the producer side. You're looking at the producer side. Now, Renee, you're going to have 2 screens up. You're going to have this one up, the StreamYard one, and then you're going to have the producer screen in PayBee up.
Yeah. So this is going to be on the big screen, correct? Like
Right now, I
in
can't see
person.
So that's not the pay. Those are just the join links. Okay. Those are just the links. So what you want to do is you go on the left-hand side. You're going to go to events, and then you're going to find your event. It should say hybrid on it. You're going to click on that when you hit. But see, the thing is, on these you have to be careful. You need to ask PayBee to help you set up a test account, so that way you can do it through the test account and not mess up your account for the day of the event. Okay. So you need a test account for the live, a test account for the fund and need, test account for the virtual auction. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. So why do we need a test account and not just do it directly?
Because you'll have to reset everything.
Okay, I see.
You have to do all the resets.
Okay.
You don't want to do that. Yeah, they just clone it, and then what happens is
the question I had, Tony, was. Is that okay to ask another question? Did you get your questions answered?
My question's answered.
The clerk, so we're visualizing where you're going to be standing to the right of you, and then Carlene's going to probably be over here to the left on the clerk part. So how is she be interacting with you too?
Actually, the interaction is really easy. So once I see a paddle, okay, if she, first of all, she has to have the clerk app up and do a test of it to make sure it's working for her. Okay. And that's why the test account works really well. So you can do that during the test account. Now, what will happen is when I say, oh, I see paddle number 206, she'll take the app that's on her phone probably, and she will punch in 206, and it will show up in the on the screen behind me, or I'm going to have a small monitor in front of me also, so I can see it right there and then recognize, of course, the people who are giving online. So I want to, let the people online know they're just as important as the people. So when they raise their paddle, I'm going to say, thank you, paddle number 201 for $500. And then Carlene's going to go ahead and punch that $500 in, and it will show up. Now, for the people that are joining online, it automatically goes in there because they click the button. So that's how Carlene and I will be interacting. Is I'm going to call out the paddle and what the amount was before I move on. And then everyone's paddle who raises, I'll go ahead and do the same thing. Now, for everyone who's joining online, theirs will automatically show up in the activity section. But Renee, you'll have to get used to how you're going to have the StreamYard link open along with the PayBee producer side. It might be better just to call me if you guys are having problems communicating back and forth with the system, to call me on the cell phone, and we can just do on the speaker.
Okay, sounds good.
Calling you now.
So calling you now.
Okay.
About the rapture. Oh, that's funny. That was really funny. Oh. I'm on the show. Hold on. I can't hear you. Goodbye. Can you hear me? I can't hear anything. I don't know why you can hear me. I can't hear myself. I can't hear anything. I'm not muted. Can anybody hear me? I cannot hear anything. I'm pushing mute and unmute and nothing is happening. I still can't hear anything. I'm not muted. Mute, nothing. I can't hear anybody. Everybody can see and hear me. Only you are talking. Okay, so I can't hear anybody, but possibly from my text, you guys can hear me. Thank you for coming to this awesome event at Hope for Kids. We appreciate your generosity and support, and we'd like to take a few moments to thank all our generous sponsors, Union Bank, Coffee Importers, Hennessy's. Thank you for allowing us to come and meet in this venue. Thank you to all our patrons here for coming and donating. You guys are the true hero for kids. We appreciate your support. And I'm still live, so okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Song and dance. Carlene, if you guys can skip. Okay. This must be test method. Testing. Oh. Can you hear me still? Maybe they left me in here. I don't know if Renee's still there. So maybe Tony left and they don't know StreamYard is still going. That's not me and you here. Probably Peggy would have texted me. Oh, that's so really funny. All right, so I'm guessing they don't know I'm still here, possibly, or I would have gotten a note or something. I know, I think they forgot us too. Oh. Galen was sending her friend something, and she thought it was just like a funny video. She didn't read it all. And she came in and says that it's like these people doing these funny things. And she said all of a sudden her friend texted her because the video she sent, she didn't listen to it, but they started talking about these people floating away on the as the rapture was coming. She was so embarrassed. It was really funny. All right, well, I'm going to text Peggy and see. It's so funny. I can't even see anything. Okay, I'm going to text Peggy. Well, it says live, so maybe it's recording. Oh, Peggy just said that they can hear you. Okay. So you guys must still be there. You guys going to take me off?
Hey, there it is. Boom. Okay, cool. No, she's in the thing, but what's important? Can you see this? Can you see the switches?
I can hear you guys now.
I can't see it on my. Oh yeah, I can see it now.
Hey, okay, good, very good, very good.
That's how
Amy, we
Very
can hear you. You know that?
Yeah.
We kind of can't. I can't hear her. Can you hear her?
I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay, we can hear you, man.
Good, because I was laughing so hard. I didn't.
But you can still hear us.
I can hear you guys, but for a long time I could not.
Okay, so right now what we're looking at, let me take a picture of this for you.
Carlene says she hears everyone too.
Okay, so we're seeing both cameras now. Matt just got something tweaked where you can
Yes.
see us both. So you can see the see you.
Woo! That's your phone on speakerphone.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
So the 5G connection too, we have.
It's listening to both things. It's your phone.
It's off. They're off.
Is it the two computers? Is it me? Did I do that?
Oh, that helped.
Try that.
Amy?
Something is hearing two sources.
Oh. Can you hear me?
Oh, maybe it's trying to play sound from the laptop. Turn the laptop down. Yeah, there it is.
But look at it, man. It's not. It's like on and off. That's all it does. On and off.
Just go to 0. I can turn it up on this.
Well, if you can see her, then.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you a link for the big screen so that
What?
she can see how it's gonna look.
Yes, please do. And I'm at 13% of this too. Yeah, plug this in. Whew.
So
Bleeding. Okay, I thought this would take like half an hour to get working, and it took more, but it's working. This is working.
yeah.
Oh.
Let's go, Matt.
No, I don't need your pity.
Oh.
Okay, so let's take a look here. So I'm gonna show you, Amy. I'm gonna send you guys the join link to Amy.
Okay. Also, the weird thing is, I'm currently on Hennessy's wireless.
Huh.
And it seems like the quality is okay. Why was it so bad, I wonder?
So, what did you guys think of his backup plan?
It's an option. I mean,
Yeah. So then what we could do is have, we could advertise to let people know the time has changed to like an hour prior.
I think we can get it working. I do. I
just
think.
always like a backup.
Yeah, no, me too. And that's really good to have one. This is good. So the beauty is with this, can I take the 5G thing home with me so I can just do everything as though it's the real event?
So is Amy on standby?
She seems. Amy, are you on standby?
I'm still here. I'm here.
Yeah, she's still here.
Somebody noticed, so I'm not just talking about stuff.
I don't even know. Amy, I see you, and I don't even know how. I'm so confused right now.
I don't know. I thought everybody left me. I'm hungry. Could you order me something over there? See my fantasy menu.
I've had that lunch for I'll be
Like, Amy, mute yourself. Mute yourself.
and that's gonna go to this computer, and then this computer is gonna go to there. Oh,
So just you guys know from my end, I see myself plus I see Peggy and Renee sitting together.
yeah, and I think we've seen the same thing here, and then these are switching. Yeah.
Okay. So that where are you guys gonna put the banner?
The banner. It's gonna be.
Tony's gonna be behind.
It's. Can you see my arm?
No, I still only see Renee and Peggy. Oh yeah, I see a hand
Right
moving.
there. It's gonna be that camera facing the corner where he's gonna be stationed,
Okay. Oh,
and
so
then this camera right now is pointing at the ketchup. We're gonna pretend as the audience. That's
oh, okay. I gotcha.
here. I can even.
You're not even by the camera. You're just
No, that's the thing.
okay. I see. Oh, all right. Up close and personal. So that's the front, right? When you walk in the doors to the green room.
Yeah, we're not gonna. It'll be a wide shot just for the paddles when they go up.
Okay.
It'll mostly be on this camera, and then occasionally we'll do the little overlay like this,
Okay.
and then I can make this a little bigger, I guess.
Now I can see you moving the box in the box now.
Well, I'll have that set before the
Oh.
actual event. So do something like that, make it look nice. So yeah, when there's bidding, this will turn on, and then when there's no bidding, it'll turn off, and that's it. We'll probably never have to go full screen on the audience.
Okay.
Maybe the beginning, the end of the event, but
Carlene says she really hopes she get a great shot of her on camera. I'm kidding. She can hear us. She's texting me saying, "Be quiet."
I heard a rumor that might not be the case, but look. No, it's actually, if anything, she's the only safe person. She's going to be behind the audience camera. Everyone else will be seen.
All right, she'll be happy then. She'll be happy. She did not.
Okay, good. And can I do a fun? No.
And do you have that salad still that has the fruit in it? Strawberries, I don't even remember that, and I've been here 26 years. They gave us a space for the event. Oh, that's totally different.
Okay, good. But this is working. This is the fact that this is connected, and I'll figure out all the sound stuff later. But
Dressing on the side with. It comes with avocado.
okay.
And it comes with chicken, but we can also do seared ahi poke or salmon.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. So once you have, do you have the link? Did you send it?
I'm sending it to you.
Oh, beautiful. No rush. So I'm going to disconnect this.
And sir, would you like anything?
We're
getting lunch.
Yeah, I would love to take a look at the menu, but I'll be quick.
Okay. I have plenty of time. Did you want something to drink?
Also, just water would be fantastic. Hold on, what would all of you recommend? All of you seem seasoned.
Well, he's getting our steakhouse salad, and the ladies are getting our citrus salad with the dressing on the side.
So I need to get a salad.
Their burgers are really good though. If you like hamburgers, they're good.
Good hamburger, okay. But I heard ahi salad. Is that a thing that exists?
We can get the California citrus salad. It's got all kinds of vegetables in it,
Okay.
and then it comes with chicken. But you can do seared ahi poke, or salmon.
That sounds really good. She's saying the burgers are good. Now I need to
Yes.
look in my soul. 1 second.
The burgers are delicious. We do 2-for-1s every Tuesday. And I can throw into the mix our burger of the month too.
Okay, now you're just.
Now I'm just.
This is overwhelming. No, this is good. I mean, this is the right problem to have.
I
Hold
can't
on.
mute on my phones, just
You
so
do
you
a pretzel
know.
burger.
Pretzel burger?
I think that's the play.
How would you like that, sir?
As rare as
Yes.
you can make.
We can do
Legally.
that, and it comes with French fries and a pickle.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll be back with you right first.
Okay. This laptop is at 8%. Out of curiosity, when you're hearing me speaking right now, Amy, is it coming from, like, can you hear this loudly?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear that. It's not as loud as your voice, but I can hear it.
Okay, interesting. You shouldn't. I don't know. Oh, the microphone is coming from. Okay, here.
I can't hear anything now. It's quiet. I hear nothing. So I can't hear you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me still. I'm guessing that as long as my screen is up and I don't see a mute, Okay, thank you. All right. This is kind of fun a little bit, but oh, all right. So now I'm unmuted. All right. Well, I do not hear anybody, but apparently you hear me. And I cannot mute on my end. But I bet if I turn down my volume, you will not be able to hear me on my end. So I'm going to try this. Can you hear me? You can still hear me? Okay. Well, hopefully my children don't mind me. I can't. There's no quick response that they do. Oh, my microphone. My microphone.
Okay, so when I do this, I know you can hear me, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it on this box. So give me a minute.
Anything you want to share with your
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
You can't hear me as well, correct?
Right, I do not hear you nearly as well.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted.
You're actually.
I think you turn your volume all the way down, right? Quickly. Thank you. Okay. So let me switch. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
It's the same quality.
Talk again. Yes, I can hear all the noise you're making.
Okay, so when I switch the camera, the sound doesn't change at all?
No, but you don't sound as clear as you did a little ago.
Thank you so much.
Well, that food's making me hungry.
Here's the fun part. Blue bag.
Thank you so much. So 12:30 to 1:30, Wednesday, October 27th. That sound right, everybody?
Sounds good.
So it's going to be 12:30 instead.
Okay, if you could just send a calendar invite, that would be super nice.
Yep, and then I'm gonna send this to them right now, and then Renee will send out another invite. Okay, we're all set.
Thank you, guys.
Picture of that.
I hear all that.
Okay, so now you should be able to hear me pretty clearly, right?
Yes, that's the best I've heard you.
Okay, perfect. So this is the wireless mic that we're going to be putting on Tony during the actual event. So right now, here. Speaking, that's the microphone.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Excellent. Feeling good, feeling good. So if I switch to this, you can still hear me just as clearly, correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, and if I do this, I assume nothing will change. Excellent. Okay, this is starting to make some sense to me. Figuring it out. Oh.
You guys had a crazy morning, seems like.
I did this once a couple years ago, so this has been just a lot of like, I remember when I had to learn how to do that the first time. Okay, so now. So hypothetically, I'll be able to bypass the camera if I just go, if I hardline you into.
So I'm wondering, because I hear you so clearly right now when Tony is talking, are we going to be able to hear the other people in the room as well?
As well, no. So what I'm going to do is put 3 mics in the room. One is going to be just for general room tone. One is going to be on mostly facing Tony, but it's going to be a wider mic, so it's also going to pick up whoever's speaking near him. And then there's going to be the one attached to his lapel. So I'll be mixing the mic, so when he's not speaking, I'll turn him down, basically.
Right.
Which I'm going to test right now. That's where that is phase 2 for me this afternoon. Okay, so. And yeah, I'll have a clearer answer in just a minute. Okay, so hypothetically, if I do that. Okay, can you hear me here? I'm sorry, say that again. For some reason, I can't really hear you. Can you type whatever you're saying? So thank you for being the guinea pig here. Super loud is good. Okay. How's that? Oh yeah. I have no idea why it was that loud. Oh, okay, I can probably hear you now. Okay, so when I do this, you can hear it.
Yes, yes.
When I do this, can you hear it?
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, so that's two mics right now mixed together. So if I'm talking here, now I'm in this mic, and then when I go over here, now I'm in this mic, and it's going to sound different. Okay, good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, as long as we can get that link from you, Renee, and as long as that can feed onto that screen, we can get the videos playing. Oh, you did? Okay, great. Perfect. Did you email it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hell of a link. I'm not logged into my email on this computer. Am I? Oh, beautiful. Oh, I need a login information.
Oh, just go whatever you want.
Oh, what? Really?
So Matt, you would stay here then Tuesday night, yeah?
If what?
If our practicing is on 12:30?
Oh, probably. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Hey, look at this. Okay, cool. So now we're here.
So that's what would be here.
Correct.
There you go.
There it is. Although that looks kind of like crap.
Yeah, we just need to add another version of that.
Can you change the picture and it's a black screen right now? This is a 4K TV, which is nice, but it's also like it's hard to. Okay.
Am I on that big screen in there, or just like on the laptop?
I'm sorry. Oh, they have a big TV for sports and all that we're gonna plug a laptop into.
But not right now. Like, not. I'm not like you guys. I'm not glaring at you from up there on that.
No, but we have the other paper. You know what? I don't need to explain this. I can demonstrate. We've got our. Oh. It looks like that.
Okay. Good. That's a nice view when you can kind of see outside.
I think that's nice. It's overcast though. We can't rely on that during the day of the actual event. Okay, but this is work. So, Renee, if you like donate, if you put in $10,
Yeah.
this would be live, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm confident there's a way.
So if she has the link too, if she goes into that link.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, Amy, if you go into the Paybe link and donate money or something, it should update live on that screen.
The big screen link or the join link?
The join link. And then that should influence the big screen link, which is what we have on the TV. And then that should influence the big screen link, which is what we have on the TV. Ooh, I hear myself and I hate that.
Do we have
And then that should influence the big screen link, which is what we have on the TV. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there's like 5. So we got test that day. So it's
Then Renee, I also might be able to take control of that little Hope for Kids logo. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I might be able to just put that on using this device. I'm not sure right now, but I bet there's a way. Maybe there's not. I don't know. No, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. We'll figure that out later. No, there's a way. Maybe there's not. I don't know. No, there's gotta be. What looking?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up a budget for
please,
the race. So let's see virtual.
Also make sure that it's updating live. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but cool.
Oh, it doesn't even have a section for sponsors. So basically what you do showcase here, maybe.
Okay.
So he has to go between that and the videos. When you
Correct. And I'll figure out a fun way of doing that.
And then from here, line. So it's gonna be interesting because. Okay, let me go ahead and activate it.
Please.
I'm gonna activate a campaign. Okay.
There's gotta be some more fun way of doing that, right? Huh.
Sign auction.
That's pretty good to me. So I mean,
Oh look, see?
hey, look at that. Perfect.
That's when we do. Oh, see, Carlene, she just paid $14.75. Carlene Cobb says taking the lead. Seems like she's going on vacation. Okay, so this is how it would look like in the actual. This is the live event. So this is what they see. So in your page, you can add it, you can open it over there. But that's basically what's happening here in the room, and then this is what's happening online.
Okay, so currently we have one more phone.
Oh, from your computer. Yeah, so now, if we want to go ahead and do, like, let's say, okay, so let's take a look here, raised.
So who all is speaking during the actual event? It's just Amy and Tony? Okay, so maybe I just put a wireless mic on her as well. Yeah, does that make sense? Like if I put a lavalier on both of them and then just call it a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lifetime is she's look, she's still giving you your cut.
So what?
You're still smiling, but it's not live.
Yeah.
It is live.
It is live. But there's that difference. See, like right now,
It's the delay.
like right now you're gonna point at it. Let's say 15 seconds.
So that's the thing you say you gotta get sorted. Yeah.
So here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There you go.
Wait, hold up your hand.
13.
Hold up your hand. That's going pretty instantaneously on this machine.
Okay.
Look.
So,
Yeah, it's the StreamYard 2 piece.
So where does YouTube come into the equation? Because a StreamYard is big. It's a StreamYard. It's the YouTube feed.
YouTube, so let's go ahead and take a look at the YouTube feed. So
Can StreamYard push out through to YouTube, or is it the other way around? I don't know how it works at all. Again, okay.
yeah, this is live right now on YouTube, right? So this is us right now.
Again, hypothetically, the latency would be a little better on this, right?
What?
Won't the latency be a little better on this? Raise your hand, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot. Yeah, well, that's what we're working with.
Yeah.
was the switch better?
No,
Generally, YouTube is the best, and we can optimize settings to bring that latency a little bit lower.
we can look at both because I have
There's ways to optimize though, for sure. There's bitrate and there's crap like that we can. Okay, and the fact that this works and the sound works.
Wouldn't that be awesome if you can predict that even a few seconds?
Is there anything else that?
That would be like, I go to the poker set.
Renee, in your email header for Digital Marketing Group of Orange County, why is your logo a chess piece?
Oh, because it's strategy.
Ah, I like it. Very cool.
Yeah. But
Alright. I'm feeling good about how this has come together. This was remarkably complicated, but we did it.
yeah, we did it.
So if I could take the 5G thing with me, I don't know if it's gonna, like if I test it at my house, will it be the same?
It's gonna be the same. I think the only thing that matters is the service. That's the number one thing that's holding us back right now.
Why? Because it seemed like. Here, would you mind doing a speed test real quick, connected to the 5G?
Yeah. You're connected to the 5G, correct? On your computer.
I'm not sure. Let me finish one thing.
If she didn't put in the big long password, then. Well, because that might be. I noticed that when I connected to the 5G, it would immediately poop out. It would just. It would. Ooh, I want to move.
Have lunch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. You know what? Let me just get out of my little booth here.
Okay. You guys gonna steak house salad? That's that one.
Thank you, bud.
Okay, and this is the one there. Okay. This is the
Oh
one
my
with
God.
feta,
This is this.
and then this is the one without feta. Oh, it comes with chicken. It automatically comes out. All right, good. Can I get anybody anything else? More water, napkins? I'll have another tea. Another hot tea? Okay. Some extra napkins. Yes, and 2
I'm
months more
fine.
coffee?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Feeling
And you're
great.
good?
More than good.
Excellent.
Is Iggy still there? Oh yeah. He's still there.
Here. If you want her to be able to hear you.
He's still there.
One, two, one, two, one, two. No, this is. Oh, chicken's on.
I can hear all the sounds from the restaurant. So, Matt, when you have him mic'd up, is there like noise canceling so when he's talking, you don't hear all those sounds? Does anybody hear me? Yes, you hear me. Okay, because I can't hear you guys anymore. Matt's muted, so I don't hear you.
I mean, that makes sense. Oh, it's nonsense. No, it isn't. It's. Is this better?
Those sounds from an eerie horror movie.
We actually can't hear you. Can you give like a thumbs up if you can hear this? Hey, okay. Well, we'll have headphones on for the real thing. I'm gonna put this right here and eat it.
So what do we do with Amy there? Okay, Amy, it's gonna be lunchtime. I don't see Amy now.
Your smile is delayed.
I don't know what to do with Amy, so where's that Amy? Right?
I think so, yeah.
All right, so can you guys take me off?
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the studio. I can leave the studio. I'm done, right?
Bye.
But there is, so I don't know if Matt heard me there, because I've been listening this whole time. You can hear all the noises in the restaurant, the plates and everything. So is there like a noise?
Get some more of that Dijon mustard here. Sure. Good
old-fashioned hamburger.
It's
Perfect. Good.
Yeah. Okay, Amy, we're all set.
Okay, I'm going to leave the studio.
All right, take care.
All right, bye.
So I tell you you're doing. So that was the big screen. That's what's going to be up there. Oh, so now that's that. That's that. All right.
I mentioned everybody together this week. Hold on. I got you.
I'm Peggy Roger. I'm Hope for Kids co-founder.
Hope for Kids mission.
There. This should be good. Should be broadcasting.
One two one two one two one two one two one two. It's not. Yeah, I can't hear it either.
It should be. Hold on.
I'm Peggy Roger. I'm Hope for Kids co-founder.
Hope for Kids mission is to provide a home for families and children throughout the world, starting with our own backyard.
My name is Becky, and I'm a social worker at Hope for Kids.
Hi, my name is Katie Monroe, and I'm a social worker.
Hi, I'm Nanya Stewart. I'm a social worker here with Hope for Kids.
I'm Amy Miller. I'm the administrator here at Hope for Kids.
We've been around a little over 25 years and a whole lot to say about our agency, where we've been, where we've come. And it has absolutely been by God's grace that we're here today.
Hi, I'm Allison Dayak, adoption assistant, bringing families together with Hope for Kids since 2011.
I've been with the agency for 14 years.
I've been with Hope for Kids for about 2 years.
I have been here now for, 8 years, 8.5 years.
Hi, I'm Carlene Cox. I've been with Hope for Kids for 18 years now and have loved every minute.
The people that work for Peggy are just probably the most efficient, charming, and you can see sincere people. They really like their jobs because they really like helping children and making families. And it's so important, and they feel that they're really doing something, and that's the most important part of it.
To be a part of such a wonderful team that are working and desiring to see the best for families and to serve children, that is a great thing to be a part of. And I am so grateful for the people that I work with. I'm so grateful for our families that come alongside, grateful for the birth moms, grateful for everyone who brings their part, because we are a team and we're all working together.
Hi, I'm Madison and I'm 8 years old and I'm adopted. If you are scared to adopt, go for it, because there's a lot of kids out there who don't have homes.
It is pretty crazy to believe that there's children in our own communities, in our own backyard, suffering from lack of food, lack of shelter, and even a family. The basic things that these kids are in need of. And Hope for Kids is here to help these kids have a long-lasting home full of love, joy, and happiness.
Let's support one another. Let's support birth moms. Figure out whatever it is that you do and do well, and let's bring it forward. Let's bring it to Kathy's house, that's in San Juan Capistrano. Let's bring it to Hope for Kids Birth Mom Home as we're getting ready to develop that. And that is some of the things that we're trying to raise funding for in terms of being able to do that. And we're gonna kick some serious butt because we got God on our side. No.
This will get weird. Just like you did. Testing. Hello? Testing. 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 Test.
And we would get differing opinions from family members or eye rolls like, you guys are crazy, or and we would think, are we crazy? But it was good to just start that paperwork process and take one step at a time.
I was probably the hesitant one in the beginning of the whole idea. It's just something I'd never thought of. But Heidi obviously felt a strong calling for it. And so, like a good husband, after pushing back for a while, I finally gave in and listened.
So I thought, okay, we'll do the paperwork. We'll see if there's a baby out there for us. And then if there's not, that's okay. We're so thankful for our 3 big kids.
I love what I do and feel very blessed.